Okay, Oscillionaires. I decided why not to tackle the Silver Age a bit. Leave my comments about the format until the end of the video. Also, sorry about my voice, but I've been sick for like 2 days and I've been just sleeping and then playing Flesh and Blood. That's about it. But anyways, yeah, I created a list. Go quickly through it. I have a couple of games for you. They banned Snapdragons. You would play Snapdragons, but now it's just Blade Beginner boots. That's about it. They block 2. Blossom of Springs. This basically just gives you that you can pitch a red into these 2 costs if you have to, but more often than not you just use this for a Volsar because like there's not that many sigils in this format. You get Volsar for free once and that's usually like enough for all the games. Otherwise, if like the game is slower, then you find your sigils. It doesn't matter anyways. Trusty Flash of Brilliance. Yeah, it makes an embodiment. It's not as good in this format because like I said, like these things don't stick and you can't like do embodiment of lightning combos, but it turns like some of these cards on. You could run Blade Beginner Helmet. You could run like just like full Blade Beginner set with Blossom of Springs, but that shit is boring. That's like every deck in the format, I feel like. Then you got Mark of the Lightning. I added this into the deck. In the videos I play with Blade Beginner Gauntlets, but like these I added these because I thought that I could do like the second strike thing, which like it works pretty good, but Tulshar has been down, so I've not been able to record footage of this, but it comes up like basically every game. The combo is that you draw second strike and then you just force your attack through. The note is that you cannot attack with second strike and then use this with second strike because it gains go again on the layer step when it becomes attacking. It does not retroactively check for if the damage has been dealt during each chain. You have to do the damage before this chain. For example, you attack with like Entwine Lightning, fuse second strike, opponent takes this through or blocks a card with their hand, and then you just activate Mark of Lightning and ping, and then this is chain has hit. It's basically just one-time flick knives for us, which turns on second strike. And trusty Volsar. Volsar is not as broken in this format because God forbid you once draw a hand that's just like 4 cards into Volsar Arcane spell, you just win on the spot basically. Spindle is just that good big spell. Big spells are really good in this format, by the way. So Spindle, Comet Storm, it's all the shock we got. But also like Comet Storm side is like omega broken in this format. And Voltic Bolt, awesome card. I played with, there's not enough stuff for this Glyph, but Glyph also uses Blossom, so it's fine card to include, I think. I played before Second Strike got put in with Arcane Twining, and I like this card a lot. I think it's a good card. I would love to find space for that. It's just running the good zaps, etchings, barely gets to fetch a thing because there's, again, less sigils. And I don't think this is good enough. You have 12 hits, so it's kind of RNG if you just discard card out of your hand to make Volsar free. Games are a bit too fast for that, but I can see that. And then just all the best go again and 0-4-4 attacks in order. So starting with Flittering Charge. A less instance, that's a little bit worse. I think like Entwine Lightning might be the best in this format because it's such an unconditional go again for us. Blast, insane. There's no like blast combos, but I included 6 blasts because these just pitch for the other things and you do want to pitch a bit. So it's like calculated a bit over 1 per hand, and when you cycle you should see like almost every time a card that pitches. These also like can create embodiments and also like uses the embodiments and does a little bit of disruption. So it's like a little bit of Swiss knife there. Pretty good. And there's like not much to put instead, to be honest. Fry, really good. Lightning Surge is also like really good because there's no Gun Flash taking the spot off anything in the arsenal, and also like there's no combo cards taking the slot of anything in arsenal. So and the Scar for Scar, we start from 18. DC online, pretty good. Second Strike, very good. I think like just so many 0-4s and Mark of Lightning, so you just get like unconditional going a 0-4, which is pretty good. Snatch, I'm not that impressed with, but if you, it's still like really powerhouse of a card, but I haven't been able to use it. If you have Embodiment of Lightning, which you do have sometimes, this is like the best in this format to put on the embodiment, of course, like do the aura thing, or just the basic chain ender. You get like discharge and press. There's no reason not to run these. Blanche for, I don't know. I thought I would put like a little gravy card there, but we probably do good in the gravy either way. And I don't know if Prism is deck in this format. This can be whatever. Calming Breeze, I don't know, like maybe Syndra is a deck in this format. It's like good defensive option. Pop the Bubble. I think this is fine. Sideboard card actually, like in this guy. It's just better version of this sometimes when it like hits. Like the sideboard is open for configuration, but like I have no clue what anything plays in this format, so whatever, AB3. Because shall we check the games then? It's against Ara. I heard Ara is like the best deck in the format. She does some pretty crazy stuff, but us going first and sending a big spell, I do like picking up first a lot. I don't know if that's better, because this deck also like in this format blocks a bit better, so you can go second, and like second in aggro matchup is kind of huge, right? But sending like big spell on turn 0 is so good, which to be fair happens quite often. And this hand is pretty crazy. Didn't use the Comet Storm well, so I blocked 3 instead of cycling it into something. Because this hand just goes... It plays everything. If you hit Zap from Comet Storm, it's better. So I guess like... I guess you can cycle it, but blocking 3, I quite enjoy blocking 3. Not gonna lie. We send... How much did we send? 15. That's pretty good. Now points at 4, AB1, draw Voldic Bolt and blue. Hell yeah. So all I need to block and do here is just survive so I can throw Voldic Bolt and they die. Head jab. Yeah, they didn't send anything more, so we just sent the Voldic Bolt and win on the spot. Average value 15, okay. Here we start again with the fabled Voldic Bolt for 5, turn 0. Sorry, 6, because we got the Sigil of Lightning. A banger start. We got a nice block 3 here. Here, as you can see, I'm playing the Arcane Twining with the Blade Beckoner Gauntlets. And then just 6 into 6, split damage. Very good. I've seen a lot of Sirens. That card is pretty good in this format, for sure. Then we get the Opt 6. It's like the AB1 is kind of fake. Like, you don't want to pitch for that. I think that Opt was a bit bad, because like there's 2 cards that don't have Go again. So I should have just bottomed the Snatch, because opponent still has Tough Leather Boots. And they can block 4 basically. So the Chain and the Snatch does nothing. So you better just Arsenal the Lightning Surge. Or just make them block 4, I guess. And Arsenal the Surge anyways. So it's like fine, but a little bit unoptimal, I guess. But we start here with the Fry, because they have all the toughness. Now bottom the Snatch because of the Leather Boots. So I don't give my opponent 1 extra value by sending the Entwine Lightning first. I'll let them block with the toughness on that. Now I figured I don't send that because they keep card in their hand. Probably looking to block with it. But instead, they can send everything, which is fair enough. I'll be sending my hand though. No blocks. And just in case they don't die to this 7 here, I still got 5 coming from etchings with Blossom of Springs. That's why that Blossom of Springs is so good. Again, start with Voldic Bolt. These are literally my 3 first games in this format. Every turn you start with this big spell. Turn 0. Very good. And Arsenal another one, because it's broken. Let's take 9 from 2 cards. This Briar is crazy. And then I take 8. So 17 for card 17. Okay. That is crazy. Like, I don't know why this format has so many 0 for 4s, but I feel like these games are just 2-second games. Like, why would you block 3 if you can attack for 4? So I'm thinking here to save the shock. Six, 7. Yeah, it's not clocking lethal even when melded that one. So send 5. Put my opponent to 2 or 4 and see what happens on this turn. They still save that, all that, so it's fine. Rebel for 6. Okay. It's still not lethal, even if I had the Fry. It's 1 off here, unfortunately. Hats off for Fry, pick up Sigil, play Sigil, shock. from Oblivion. It would be lethal with bindings, all I'm saying, not allowed. And I got rewarded from full blocking that one. And that's why we play the Blossom of Springs. It's lethal. So, what do I think of Silver Age? I think the format is a cool entry format for people looking to get in the game because these decks are omega cheap. The games are quick, but I think as far as my interest goes into the format, I think the format is ass. Part of the problem is that I'm playing Oscilio, fair enough. Still, like, even if you play Bravo and you block 3 and you play versus Aurora and they send 4, you just lose that anyways. So, like, why would you do that? And like, Arcane is omega broken. I don't know. Maybe it's an entry hook, but I don't like the format at all. But I tried it. I made a list. If y'all want to play Oscilio, I think Oscilio is fine. Maybe part of, like, half of the Oscilio is worse Aurora. But then you have also, like, the inevitability of the broken arcanes like Voltic Pulse and Aurora does not have. So there's some little bit of differences and edges there. But take the deck to your locals if you want to play and just, you know, have fun. If you enjoy that, who am I to deny that one?